Right. What is up, you guys? It's your boy Rob, Hollow Avarice, back again with some gaming goodness. Today we are here to just chill, play a little bit of Fortnite, and hopefully we'll be able to play as Godzilla. Um, let's hop right on in to the game. Blah blah blah. There we go. I am obviously really excited for this. I did grab, when it went up 2 days ago, Mechagodzilla and Kong, because you know I had to. Alright. Let's dive in. Let's see how this goes. I think there was a launch trailer for this. Let's see if it's on here. We'll check it out. If not, I'll pull it up on YouTube and check it out. Was this it right here? Yeah. Oh, this was it. Rift. Oh, is that a new character? Just wild. Kong. Monarch drops, cool. Mechagodzilla, that's just the Mechagodzilla skin and the travel emote. All I care about is unlocking Godzilla. You know me. So cool. So cool. Alright, so let's check out what we have to do. Are there no... Is it just earn levels? Are there no quests for earning Godzilla? Let's check out the... Earn 2 levels, earn 4 levels, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, yeah. So it's just earning levels? Oh, that's kind of a bummer. I always liked doing the quests. I, of course, bought Mechagodzilla and Kong because these skins are clean. I mean, friggin' look at that. With the Monarch Gauntlet and the... I mean, I know it's all based on the new season, the new movies, the new King of Monsters series. I would love if we would get some old school King of the Monsters love. Oh, this is, I haven't checked the battle pass. Hatsune Miku. Ooh, this is new. That's a cute little skin. That's that back bling. Kappa Baka Paka. That's actually pretty cute. I love Kappas. I really like this Gene grade. Oh, this guy came back. I think he looks like a Nintendo Switch. Alright, let me, sorry, because I did... I always forget to do it before. Apply mute. Alright, and let's do some Battle Royale. Okay, yeah, so let's see if we can play as Godzilla today. We'll see how... now, from what I understand... He's not going to be available every match, but I don't know what the differentiator is. I'm sure there's a Fire Monkey or a Tabor Time or one of those guys did a how to play as Godzilla. Leave him alone. Alright. I think the recent Godzilla Kong movies have been very hit or miss. I think everything that they do with the monsters is pretty dang great. Place Godzilla shelter evacuation shelter signs. Sure. Particularly the very first one. I think killing off Walter White. Why am I blanking on his name? Hal from King of the Hill. I don't know why I'm blanking on his name so much. Okay. Yeah, so I think it was Aaron Taylor Johnson and Elizabeth Olsen, right? You gotta be a bot. But I generally liked the Mudos, all that stuff. Then there was the King of the Monsters. I liked everything that they did with Ghidorah, all of that. Generally, I like what they've done with Monarch. I haven't watched the Monarch show. But I like what they've done with many of the monsters. I like what they did with Mothra. I did not like the first Kong movie. I thought the second one had a lot of cool moments. Godzilla versus Kong was pretty cool. I feel like they were a little inconsistent about size. Like, Godzilla just towers over Kong, but I like what they did with Mechagodzilla. I've generally enjoyed the films. I'm not seeing anything about Godzilla spawning, so I don't think he's going to be in this match. I feel like it would have happened already. Maybe when this match is done, I'll try and do a few more of these quests. Maybe when this match is done, I'll try and look up how Godzilla spawns. What was that? Was the Oni. Or Shogun. Okay, acquire Godzilla damage medallion by doing the most damage. Hit Godzilla with a quad launcher or a railgun. Send opponents flying with Godzilla's stomp. Destroy structures using his heat ray. Roar. Well. So it sounds like you can either become Godzilla or fight Godzilla. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Looking for more people. Oh. He has not stopped hunting me. Would have been cool if we got Godzilla our first match. Shield bubbles are good. All right. Okay, the Oni has reappeared over here by an Earth Sprite. Where did I put my... I'll just do some water for now. So I have to fight Godzilla. Sorry, Snoop. Ah, Snoop got me. All right, while this is here, let me hop over. I was watching Sparking Zero's trailer earlier. Let me see. Fortnite. How does Godzilla spawn? You need to find a portal and become the first player to jump inside. However, a difficulty is the portal does not appear in every match. Only has a 40% chance of appearing. And when and where to spawn. If the portal spawns, it'll appear in a random location as soon as the first storm begins to shrink. Portal spans early, you'll have very little time to reach it. Okay. Sorry, hold on. Oh my. So he just said, sorry, I didn't realize my desktop was muted. Okay, so if Kong appears, it's 100% guaranteed. Otherwise, there's a chance. Okay. There you go. All right. That's good to know. So, we just need to do that. We just need to get 100%. We just need to respawn until we see Kong. We can do that. If not, we have to shoot Kong with a railgun or a quad launcher. There you go. Okay. Miku, Miku, Miku. Alright, so let's take a look around. Do I see Kong? 40%. So from what I understand, that means it's slightly below half. So it's not 100%. It's now like a 40%. Is that what I was understanding? But it'll spawn, just a portal will spawn somewhere randomly on the map. The dojo was fun. So I was streaming late last week, earlier this week, however you want to phrase it. And I was able to finish the story mode in one stream, which was and do the setup for the Godzilla stuff, which was a lot of fun. I really liked the story mode. This boss fight over here at the Demon Dojo against Night Rose and the Puppeteer was pretty cool. I'm intrigued to see what else we get from. Let's take a picture of the destroyed bridge and the Godzilla's footsteps leading up to it. Oh, right here. Bam. Cool. I haven't been over to this point yet, so this is kind of neat. All right. Well, I believe the thing is about to start closing. So if Godzilla shows up, it'll be nowish, and they said there'll be an announcement. All right. So doesn't look like we got Godzilla. I will say I love the vibe of this season. I think the maps is the coolest. It's been at least since I've been. Don't get me wrong. I know the last season got a lot of hate. I felt like undue hate. I felt like last season was pretty cool. Okay, let's quickly bandage up. I can do one more bandage. I think over here I can grab one more shield. Okay, good. One character I've never talked to. I talked to Jonesy, I talked to Hope, Kendo, Jade. But she disappeared on this map, right? That's her whole deal? You, get over here. I'm gonna leave that over there. I'm gonna grab this. Three, two, one, and done. Alright. Let's talk to this Cinder. Why not? Come on. Let's go. Let's keep moving. That's from the other side of the mountain. There he is. He's just collecting stuff. Ah! That was a little guy. Where is everyone? I mean, it's still... You still got a good amount of area. It's about to shrink again. Godzilla. Ah, well. We were waiting for Godzilla. We were killed by a Godzilla. That seems only fair. Oh my god, Godzilla with a sword. It does look silly. His arms look a little long, but I'm fine with it. Go, go, Godzilla. Okay. So maybe I'll just spawn in... I'm not doing ranked or anything. Maybe I'll just spawn in, die, and keep doing that until I get a Godzilla. But I mean, I guess I do want to keep leveling up. See. Does Kong spawn? Look for a player who will kill me. This is all stuff I can give to them. You're right there. I see you. There you go. Good job. Spooky Midas. Just go around the table at that point. Okay, man. That has to be a bot or a weirdo. How bad is my luck going to be? 3 matches, 40%. So it's statistically, you know, less than half. And I mean, I've gotten 3 heads on a coin toss before, so... Boop-a-doo-boo, shooting all the trees. Alright. Okay, not looking great. We'll just go here and let Night Rose kill us, so we know that'll be quick. So here's my pitch for the next Godzilla movie. Ready? Completely random and apropos of nothing. We've had King of the Monsters, we've had Godzilla, Kong, blah blah. It would be Godzilla and Kong, King of the Monsters. That's what would be what it's called. There you go. All right. All right. I would call it Destroy All Monsters. If you played the Destroy All Monsters games, you might know what pitch I'm going for already, what angle I'm doing. Godzilla basically to say like, hey, there's been an incredible number of monster attacks, more so than usual. Titan attack, sorry. This is your chance to throw in a lot of classic aquatic things. So say like things are being driven out of the water in mass. So you could do newer ones like Tiamat. You could do some classic ones like Ebidra, or some stuff like that. But the whole point is Godzilla has been seen, so Monarch has been stepping up, trying to defend the people of the surface. Meanwhile, in Hollow Earth, okay, there's something there. That's good. Okay. There's Kong! Okay, let's see if I can get somewhere high and do an aerial platform. If I can grab a car from here. Is there a car somewhere? There's a motorcycle, that'll work. Okay. Okay, so heading up one of the mountains. Maybe I can grab a launch pad. Okay, Godzilla should be spawning soon, though, right? So let's watch. If he spawns anywhere in the north, I think I'm in a good spot. think I'm too far away. Yeah, I'm seeing cars. I'm seeing everyone spawn in. Yeah, no, Godzilla incoming. What? Did someone kill me? Did this guy kill me while I was fighting Godzilla? If so, jerk move. If so, really jerk move. And he immediately died like a... Oh, that looks so cool. It still looks really cool. So more things will spawn by Godzilla. So I need to hit him with the railgun a few times. I shouldn't have switched weapons. I thought it was just hit him once. Additional quests are going to be available in 5 days. All right, no Kong. Quickly bounce out. I forgot I was still leveling for the Hatsune Miku. One more level. Yeah, I really want the classic blue look. All right, I'll continue my pitch. I'm sorry. So Godzilla has been rarely seen. When Godzilla's seen, they're super like violent and aggressive, but then disappear very king A lot of Titans are being driven out of the water of the ocean. Kong, meanwhile, is the king of the Hollow Earth. All that internal area, Kong is ruling. Still with his, you can still let him have his Godzilla Spike Axe and his, Monarch Gauntlet, all that. But pick a classic monster. I would go, one of my favorites, they're just such a weird looking monster, was Biolante, the giant plant algae monster. Maybe it drops into Hollow Earth from above, burrowing through the ground, like made of like kelp and stuff. And again, it's all this idea of things are being driven out of the water. I saw a line when Godzilla appeared. Do I see that again? Or when Kong appeared? No. Okay. And Kong has to go up and find out whatever's causing trouble in Hollow Earth. Monarch, meanwhile, finds out the reason that all these monsters are on the run is this weird, small, crab-like creature. Now, they're confused. They're like, hey, it's just giving off pheromones that are essentially driving out all the monsters. Oh, that's good. Let's use you. Where's this new one? There you go. Now, Monarch, doing what Monarch does, they immediately kill the crab-like creature and want to use its blood, use its body, whatever, to enhance their weapons, to enhance their technology. So they harvest this giant crab-like creature's body back. And as they begin to crack it open, it essentially revives. It resurrects itself. The Monarchs continues to use their weapons like, hey, we know how to kill it, just let's kill it again. But it is now immune to all of the weapons that were used to kill it. So it's getting bigger and more ferocious. And it is here that the people of Monarch give it its nickname. Sorry, hold on. Oh, man. Don't do this to me, second computer. Why do you gotta suck? Any Kong? Any Kong? No Kong. So yeah, Monarch kills it. It's getting bigger and stronger. Godzilla will appear and kill it a second time. But after this, it basically like Godzilla stomps on it or crushes it or something, and it adapts, resurrects again, and adapts and gains the ability to fly. It's around here that Monarch will give it its codename Destroya. When it returns, Godzilla is tired from these endless battles of just popping up, fighting monsters, and disappearing. So, whenever human people are going to start investigating why does Godzilla keep disappearing, why does Godzilla look so haggard and tired, and the flying Destroya seriously injures it. And the human people will learn that Godzilla is essentially protecting an egg. Godzilla has laid an egg, and Godzilla has spawned a new Godzilla. Destroya, in this winged form, is now hunting Godzilla, who's, again, injured and tired, but they are rescued by Kong and Mothra, and I just have this one image of Mothra carrying Kong into battle, or essentially to fight this flying Destroya. Imagine how cool literally a winged Kong is. You have the shot from behind, you can't see Mothra's body, you just see its wings coming out of Kong, as this Kong flying through the air, punching Destroya to the ground. And it is this time that Destroyer will come back in his final form, like the form that you know from the games, from the Destroy All Monsters game, of Destroyer himself, who I think is one of the coolest looking, most terrifying Godzilla monsters. Monarch around this time is going to reveal its final weapon, the corpse of King Ghidorah from the previous movies, from King of the Monsters. Resurrected and mechanized, combined with the technology of Mechagodzilla, they essentially create Mecha Ghidorah, who is awesome. And they're like, yeah, it's gonna work. It pretty much fails very quickly. And they lose control of it, or Destroyer kills it. Kong is grievously wounded and damaged. Mothra, leaving Godzilla the only monster standing. Monarch, being Monarch though, they see this as a chance to wipe out all of the monsters at once. So deep inside of King Ghidorah are multiple nukes. They essentially try and detonate them. Multiple nuclear warheads, or they're gonna like launch nukes. I think it would be cool if they're all inside this monster. So as the last resort, they're going to blow up all the monsters with multiple nuclear warheads. And the human protagonists, whoever we're following, Millie Bobby Brown or whoever, they're all smack dab in the middle of this, maybe trying to help Kong, or maybe trying to protect Godzilla's egg. The nukes blow. And there's a shockwave, but the radiation does not go outward. Instead, it's being pulled back in. Monarch is freaking out. The humans are in awe as it's Godzilla literally absorbing all the power of these nukes. And launches a super, like, mega atomic breath, wiping out Destroyer. But in the process of absorbing all this radiation and launching the biggest atomic blast of their life, Godzilla's using all this new power. Godzilla passes away. And this is like as the egg is hatching or something. Godzilla, to save their child, sacrifices everything. Or maybe he's like picks up this creature, atomic breaths down, and they explode in the depths of space, which I have an idea with. Like shards of Godzilla's scales and their spines are raining down. And Godzilla, in the eyes of the public, in the eyes of Monarch, Godzilla was the king of the monsters, undisputed, but is dead. Took out Destroyer, though. We flash forward a little bit. Mothra is now the queen of Hollow Earth. Mothra is filling in for Kong as the queen of the Middle Earth, of Hollow Earth, protecting all the people there, and is a benevolent ruler because Mothra always been friends of the children, blah blah blah. So where's Kong? It shows Kong now with like Godzilla spiked battle armor, or like a super Godzilla themed weapon on the surface, as the new defender of the surface from the Titans, filling in for Godzilla, looking after and potentially raising Godzilla Jr. And I think that would be awesome, because now it's Godzilla. Kong is now the strongest on the surface, using essentially Godzilla battle armor and weaponry as its, as part of it. And then your post-credit scene, you tease maybe something happening in the depths of space, teasing probably the most infamous Godzilla monster, Space Godzilla. So maybe something has gotten a hold of Godzilla's corpse. And my idea for a next Godzilla movie after that would be Either something has stolen Godzilla's form and is turned into Space Godzilla, or Space Godzilla's corpse has been turned into Space Godzilla, and Godzilla Jr., Mothra, and now King of Monsters Kong need to team up. A big part of this movie would essentially be, for going forward for the greater future stories, would essentially be Monarch getting humbled. There you go. You got this. Okay. Yeah, so that's my my pitch. I think that would be cool because I think it would show the slow progression of Kong in all these movies, who's always kind of been second fiddle to Godzilla, as he should be. Godzilla is king of the monsters for a reason. But it would show kind of like the progression of Kong, the more human of the two, has the power of growth, has the power of tools and evolution, essentially. Come on. Seriously, this is my 8th match that I've seen Kong once? How bad is my luck? That's a real genuine pain. I wish there was a better way to do these events, especially if there's... I mean, you have this big, massive event, but you never see it. Again, 8th, 9th match, and I've seen one. One time. And I was across the map, so I got nowhere near there. You want more people to experience this? Maybe make it a 50-50. You know? Change up the dynamic. And it doesn't have to be a season-wide thing. It can be a 2-week thing. Just saying. You want people to experience this cool thing you did. Make it last, or make it more common. I feel like we had the same problem with Doom last season. I mean, I know the odds are better on this than they were with Doom. But it's still not great. Kong, come on, spawn, you jerk. You stupid monkey, there's a reason Godzilla's better than you. Yep, nada. Yeah. Lame. And I mean, if you had more frequent, more people would be able to become them. So one, these quests that you have here would be a little easier. Not easier to accomplish, but easier just to even access. I was able to get one shot off of on Godzilla before some jerk pushed me off a cliff. Like, what the heck? Does it destroy whatever direction I go? Oh, it does. That's pretty cool. And all the stuff stays destroyed? Oh, that's so cute. Okay, Kong, come on! 10 matches? 40% my butt. Kong has a 40% chance of spawning. Match 10. Nothing. Seriously. Portal does not appear in a match. Only has a 40% chance of appearing. Yeah. So is it only 40% according to Hypex? Fortnite buffed Godzilla spawns. I've been in... People are saying they got 4 hours. I've been on all day. This is a person from 2 hours ago. I've been on all day. Godzilla has spawned once. There, okay, so we are going to get him in this match. 2 out of 11. Still insane odds. I'm going for this far one over here. So then I can run and grab that car. I can get a railgun, that's not great. Good. Okay, it is 1,000. It's way too far away. So we're definitely not getting in the portal. Yeah. Whoa! I need to hit one more time. Okay. Let's wait till he starts shooting and then aim for the tail. Where did my railgun go? Oh, there it is. I didn't do the most damage. Oh, can I use that? What can I use it for? I didn't know it was a usable item. Well, now I know. Now I know it's a usable item. Oh, apparently the other day he was 20% spawn rate. Got it. So if Kong, as of right now, the only predictable relier is Kong. Some people, though, are saying 15 minutes. This is 7 hours ago. This is not yesterday. 15 matches and not a single Godzilla spawn. No Kong. I got one more, so I believe we now have the loading screen. Again, I think this is why I kind of prefer, yeah, the loading screen. Again, the fact that all instruments can now be back bling and pickaxes is brilliant. Yeah, I think the fact that we don't have them as quests to unlock is cool, because occasionally some of the quests were kind of whatever, kind of like lame, or kind of obtrusive. But I could guarantee I could get them done in a stream. I'm not going to earn 24 levels in a single stream, probably. You know, I feel like that's kind of lame. I don't know. I mean, I guess it makes it more consistent. It's guaranteeing that everyone will get it, but I feel like it's the kind of thing where they're forcing people just to play their game more. Where they're now clearly just valuing, playtime over everything else, you know? And I feel like that was the whole reason they just changed the way all quests are run this season. And I don't love it, is what I'll say. Like, having all of them have joint leveling has been convenient. Like, having all of them on the... like, when you level one battle pass, it levels all battle passes. That's been convenient as heck. But Kong. Nope. Alright, yeah, I'll just let myself die. Because again, the point of this stream is I want to experience the Godzilla content. And we've now had 2 successful matches, I'll say, right? Out of... that was 12? Or was that 13? Okay. I think that was 13. Who are you? No, I'm not gonna shoot you. You're cool. Oh, you got a little Snoop, the Christmas Snoop black back bling. That's the Christmas skin. Oh, and you deserve to get shot a little bit. All right, 14 is a no. I don't know, man. You know, I'll play till I get one more Godzilla. I have just a random creator map. The Kraken one is pretty easy to level up in. To get my 3 creator experiences, it's done in a few minutes. And then Lego has been truly the best source of EXP this season. So, satisfying. Satisfying. It's 15. And that's a no. I might do another stream tonight. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll do... We have Genshin coming up next week, the Lantern Rite. We have Dragon Ball Sparking Zero DLC comes out on the 23rd. But I don't know if maybe because I have the season pass, maybe I can access it on Monday, and I actually have Monday off. Obviously, it's a national holiday. So maybe I can do that on Monday. That could be cool. Blue Point, that's the studio behind the Demon Souls remake, was working on a live service God of War spin-off game that has been canceled by Sony. Fans have been wondering what Blue Point has been working on for the last couple years. We can now report it was a live service God of War game that has officially been canceled. Oh, apparently they canceled 2 new live service games. As upsetting as it is to see devs waste all that time and money, something for it to be canceled is probably the right call. It shows that Sony really was trying to live serviceify all of their franchises. Yeah, that is true. The other game was from Bend Studio. Do we know anything more about that game? This is according to Jason Schreier, so that's a really reliable source. Okay. The Oregon-based Bend Studio and the Texas-based Blue Point Games were both doing live service projects designed to draw recurring revenue from players. A company spokesperson confirmed the cancellations. Following a recent review, PlayStation will continue to make online and single-player games. Neither studio will be shuttered. Bend and Blue Point are highly accomplished with valued members. Over the last few years, PlayStation has invested big in live service games, typically multiplayer games with microtransactions. Blah, blah, blah. The recent flop of Concord. The hit of Helldivers 2 and the flop of Concord. Yeah, Sony's had a confusing year. The game that they thought would be their biggest moneymaker ever was described as their Star Wars by their CEO. With Concord flopped hard. I don't see the light beam, so I'm guessing no Kong, so that's game 16. They did cancel the Great Web, which was the Spider-Man live service, which is kind of a bummer, because I would have loved that. Sony did say the cancellation will lead to job cuts in a memo to staff. The company's working closely with Ben and Blueprint to determine what are their next projects. Plan to do everything to show there's minimal business impact. Bluepoint and as announced they are working on a God of... I'm very curious. If we know anything more about this game. This is a destabilizing moment for the studios. Both seem to be operating well out of their comfort zones, working in live service games. Bluepoint is known perhaps as the game industry's premier remaster and remake studio, with its work on the likes of Shadow of the Colossus and Demon's Souls. At time of its acquisition by Sony in 2021, said it was working on an original game. Bend is best known for making action-adventure games like Siphon Filter. Oh, they're the Siphon Filter studio. Okay. Oh, and they did Days Gone, which I really liked, with Deacon riding the bike and the zombie hordes. It hit the PS4 hard. PS4 chugged rendering some of those zombie hordes when you were like throwing mass amounts of grenades and Molotov cocktails into the middle of them, but it was still super satisfying. Cancellations come as Sony's big push continues to struggle. Live service push was announced with fanfare in 2020 after its acquisition of Destiny studio Bungie. CFO Hiroki Totoki. Oh, it was Jim Ryan. That's his name. Jim Ryan and his push has been devastating. To the development of new games. Still friggin' nothing. It should at least guarantee 1 and 3 with when you say 40%, it makes me think 1 and 3. We have not been 1 and 3, is what I'll let you know. After its acquisition, regarding as a linchpin of the strategy, plan calls for no less than 12 new live services by the end of March 2026. As Sony's ambition crashed into the volatile and high-risk world of live service game development, where market is dominated by perennial hits like Fortnite, immensely difficult to draw players away from those plans were drastically cut back. In November 2023, the target was cut to half to just 6 games. At the time, Sony still said it had 12 games planned, but had delayed some and was reviewing them. Since then, Sony launched Helldivers 2, launched and shut down Concord, canceled The Last of Us multiplayer game, canceled the Spider-Man game The Great Web. Bungie is currently prepping its extraction shooter Marathon, which I have not seen a lot of hype for. I have it on my wish list, because I do want to check it out, but I'm not, like... It's not my the game I'm looking forward to the most next year. It's not. All right, this is match 18. We've gotten 2 out of 18. What the actual hell, Fortnite? So I went out this morning because I had to do some stuff this morning. So I couldn't start streaming or as early as I wanted. But I actually woke up pretty early this morning. I could have done a morning stream where was playing Marvel Rivals. I played Marvel Rivals for about like 3 hours this morning. It was great. But I was out of here at like 10 o'clock. God, Marvel Rivals is just so much fun. I've been really enjoying Marvel Rivals. Connected by the roof, dang it. Can I get 2 out of 20? This is match 19, and I see no Godzilla. Alright, that was 19 down. If I get one more to go, that means we're officially at 10%. Of this supposedly 40%. Like, they give us, like, a pity system, right? Like, if you fail to log in 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, and have it run into Godzilla, the next time should be guaranteed. You know? That's all I'm asking. I'm very interested to see what happens in the days to come. If we see anything about a God of War live service. Yeah. Jim Ryan's push, though. Oh, no. I want you. And that's officially 2 out of 20. That's officially 2 out of 20. Terrible. 40% my fat butt. They just don't want me to stop streaming. They said I'll stop streaming after the next Godzilla. Yeah, I feel like Jim Ryan's, though, push for live service has been one of the most detrimental things to Sony. Because that led to their acquisition of Firewalk Studios. That led to their acquisition of Bungie. That led to their acquisition of so many studios and that led to the forcing of Naughty Dog to go for a live service push, which was then canceled. I mean, I know a lot of people on the internet are weird, but I'm personally looking forward to Intergalactic. I see no pillar of light. Garbage. Hot garbaje. I'm really curious what the success of Astrobot is going to teach them, if anything. How did Astrobot sell? Astrobot sales figures. Sold 1.5 million units as of November 2024. Crossed the 1.5 million. And again, that was before it was announced as Game of the Year. But apparently 67% of that was new users. Ah. Outpacing Returnal and Ratchet and Clank. Alright, well that's 22. That's 22 games. We are below 10%. Damn. Astrobot was the second best-selling game in September. That's cool. And again, all of this was pre-Game of the Year. So I'm really hoping it gets better reception now. I'm wondering what the game industry will take away this year, though. The success of Helldivers 2. The success of Astrobot. The success of Black Myth. Alright, this is match 23. Still no Kong? This is garbage. Hot garbaje. Fortnite. I feel like I have the same problem with the Doom from last season. Alright, we're at 8.6% so far. Let's see how this game goes. I guess I'm just in a general gaming is weird discussion right now. I want Sony to do better, because Sony has released no first-party titles. Under 5, right? that are out for the PS5 in 3 years, 4 years, abysmal. Garbage. That aren't VR. It's released a couple of VR titles, but so few people play VR in the mainstream. There's no reason to buy a PS5. I'm not shocked that they charge $700 for the Pro, because they need to recoup their many losses. Because there's no reason to buy a PS5. I like my PS5. I didn't need to buy this. I paid for the convenience of some games, and it has nowhere near enough games for me to feel it. Alright, this is game 24. This puts me at 8.3%. And Destiny 2 has gone downhill a lot. Man. Seriously, what the hell? Anyway, back to Fortnite and my issues with Fortnite. I feel like this is convenient. Leveling all of them up at the same time is incredibly convenient, but I'm not incentivized to play festival mode at all. I don't do rocket racing at all anymore. I just do whatever gets me the best experience, which in this case of the season has been Lego. I log into a creator map for 10 to 20 minutes and get that, and then I log into Lego and just do... And honestly, I just sit in a rocket and move every few minutes while I'm doing other stuff. Sit in like one of my aerial vehicles, and that's it. I have no motivation to do anything else. Damn it. Kong? 2 out of 25? Yep, we're at 2 out of 25. Garbage. Yeah. So I'm no longer incentivized to do most of this game that they're making. Exactly 8. We're at 8%. Yeah. I don't know, maybe I'll go play some festival mode as Hatsune Miku. Again, because I like that one Amanamaguchi song. And I like Miku's vibe. But I don't need to, right? Because I... Did I finish the Miku Battle Pass? Yeah, this is my house. No. There you go. This is my house. 2 out of 26. That is 7.7%. I just want to be Godzilla. How hard is that? I just want to be Godzilla. Again, I feel like this is why Fortnite should enable us to have bot lobbies. I'm just saying. The best option is to create a fresh account. On another device, matchmake with it as the leader. As long as the account is under level 10, you'll get a bot lobby. So make a new account. Do duo with it. Make that new account the leader. Once the game starts, leave the match with the new account to avoid getting experience and stay level 1. And play the match on my main account. Okay, I can do that. I see no line. 27. We are at 2 out of 27 matches without Godzilla. Terrible. At this point, I just want to play a different game. I just want to go back and play some Rivals. But I just want to see... I want to try and get Godzilla once. Cool. No. 28. Stupid as hell. If I get past 30, I think I'm just gonna be done. I just want to see Godzilla. Sorry, so 2 out of 28. 7.1%. That is the odds of getting Godzilla, guys. Less than 7.1%. We've been playing for 2 hours, seen it twice. Did someone drop the crown on the island? That's kind of great. Alright, this is going to be my final attempt. If I get it here, it bumps me all the way back up to 10%. Two out of 29, 6.89%. Wild. Pretty much 6.9. Nice. Last attempt. Yeah. Oh, and just to be clear, normally I would never advocate for doing bot lobbies or anything like that. If you're playing the game, play the game. I get it if you want to experience something that only the sweatiest are going to experience. And that is still a no. 6.6 repeating percent. Lame. All right, well. No, I'm disappointed. What can I say? Like, I got annoyed playing in a regular lobby and getting murdered on my last stream when I was trying to do one boss fight. But, you know, I got over it and I was able to get there. It took me 2 or 3 tries to kill the boss without being murdered myself. But I did it. No complaints. A few complaints. When it's something like this, when the chances are so low, again, I'm at 6.6% of even seeing Godzilla. The odds of me getting Godzilla are so infinitesimal. Maybe I'll hang out in the middle. So it's not just when Kong appears. Okay, maybe I should have landed on a lot of those other ones. So the odds of getting Kong is crazy low. Come on. This is definitely the closest I've gotten. On the final one, as I was about to end. Can I jump? Try and destroy more of these buildings. Oh, that's cool! Send opponents flying. Destroy structures. I destroyed so many structures. What? Ah, well. I think I killed Hope. That's something. I killed a lot of people there. That was satisfying. I see a gold up there? What's that? Is that one of my shards that fell off? It is. Hey, that was fun. That was kind of cool. And that was at the final moment of me saying, yeah, I'm kind of done with this. Bam, Godzilla. Remember I killed someone up there? Yep, there it is. Yeah, still took way too damn long, but was really fun. Ooh, a gold railgun. I'll take that. That looks fun. I killed Shogun X before. Not a... Noper. This is where I was before. This is where I killed a bunch of people. I wonder how far you can get with Godzilla. Like, if I just start marching, could I make it across the map, essentially? I know, I also noticed you weren't doing too much damage to cars. So maybe that's the play? Like, a lot of people were getting in and out of cars to fight Godzilla. Is that, like, the meta? Whoop. No thank you, sir. I'm sorry, buddy. We're good. Okay. Okay, let's look for anyone. Is that them right there? Oh. Godzilla killed me! And that's him! What joy kill! He's the one who killed me when I was Godzilla! Alright. Satisfying match. All I wanted. I still need to do one more and get the final Miku costume. Alright. I still got a few more things to do to get all this. I'll be doing this off stream. I do really love the Mothra glider. Queen of the Monsters, baby. And I love... I didn't really look at this. Ooh, that has a cool little burst. The monarchified... And it slowly charges up. Is this one also reactive? Does it slowly turn blue, or is it always blue? Oh, it's like a super blue. Okay, that's actually really cool. So it's a fully different outfit. It's not just a different style. I think I saw this, right? Yeah, he just shoots out of his mouth. It's just the atomic breath. That's still really cool. Alright, well. That's gonna be it for this thing that I'm doing. We not only got to help beat Godzilla, we got to be Godzilla. And I will say this, I do wish we get to do it more. I hope they boost the odds, because that was pretty fun. Right, I still obviously need to stomp more people. There's going to be more quests available, which is neat. Alright. Well, with all of that being said, guys, thank you so much for joining me. That's going to be it for this thing that I'm doing. I don't know if I'm going to stream again later tonight. If I am, maybe I'll pick Stellar Blade back up. Or maybe I'll do some Sonic Generations. I don't know. I've been doing Sonic Generations off stream. I've been having a lot of fun. I don't know. Do I have anything else on here I want to do? Genshin. I don't need to stream Genshin until Lantern Right. Rivals I've been playing. Yeah, I've been finishing up a lot of my, you can see I've been finishing up a lot of my, Gamesmas games. So I think I might be doing these two off stream, Raji and Plucky Squire. Alright. Well, yeah, that's gonna be it. May your Godzilla be great. Till next time, stay awesome. Peace. Miku, Miku, ooh, ooh. Go, go, Godzilla.